Paimon and the Traveler.
Whoa, looks like Jean wasn't the only one waiting for—
Oh, it's Paimon and Mr. Honorary Knight.
Ah, look who it is. You've caught me completely off guard this time. But then again...
Guess we were so excited to see Jean again that we forgot to knock. I hope we didn't— wait a sec. You weren't talking about anything that we're not supposed to hear, were you? Showing your guide the way? Yeah.
It's been a while since we last met, but I can see you two haven't changed one bit. Don't worry, we weren't discussing anything confidential. In fact, we were just talking about you.
Maybe we should let the star of the story explain it in their own words.
Yeah! Let me tell it! A few days ago, I was reading Todoko Tales in the solitary confinement room when all of a—
Flying through the window?
How does it look? Like a bird does. It was flapping its wings. It said, well, it was—
You couldn't understand? Then it must have been talking about how to avoid...
Kaya?
Just saying.
We don't want to let a teachable moment slip.
Okay, I know. Anyway, the letter said, Mommy is busy these days and can't take you out to play. But there's good news. I have a friend who has very—
Oh, so the letter's from Alice!
In principle, yes. But the issue is that Alice's friend...
The letter says that Mom's friend—
The Knights of Favonius could never agree to send Klee off to Sumeru on her own. But Klee is rather intent.
Yeah, I really—
You see? So we were wondering, who can we send with her on the journey? Preferably...
Oh, so that's why you wanted to see us.
I do apologize, but Klee gets along with you so well. We couldn't think of a more suitable choice.
Sure, we can do that, no problem, right?
Can you really, Mr. Honorary Knight? Yay! With Mr. Honorary Knight around, Klee's not afraid of anything!
See, I told you that he'd agree. In that case, we'll leave Klee in the trusty hands of the Traveler.
And you too, Kaya. You should join them. I noticed you quietly completed that backlog of paperwork we had. You deserve—
Oh, so you noticed. Well then, I suppose—
Great! Things will go even more smoothly with Kaya around. Still, Sumeru is—
Don't worry! Mom's letter had a magic invite inside. Mom says we just have to all shout out where we want to go at the same time.
Wow! Well, that'll—
It only works 3 times, though, so we should only use—
Three's plenty. One for the way there, one for the way back, and one extra, just for—
Sounds very mysterious. I still think we should use it after all, we don't know the exact location of where we'll be headed, or what dangers we may encounter on the way. Here's what I suggest. Traveler, you're well connected. I'm sure you must have friends who are familiar with Sumeru. It'll give us a chance to test out the magic invite, and also find ourselves a local guide.
That kinda makes sense. And since it has 3—
Couldn't have put it better myself, Paimon. So, do you have a particular—
Well, we need someone who's familiar with Sumeru and can be our guide. And everyone knows that the best place to go looking for a forest ranger is a little place called— That's the one! Maybe we can get Tainari to help us.
All right, Gandharvaville it is.
Okay, I'm happy wherever we go, especially with Kaya and Mr. Honore.
We should be on our way then. If you'll excuse—
Yes, let the wind lead. I wish you a safe journey. And
I know. I'll be careful, I promise.
Great! Okay, here goes nothing. Take us to Gandharvaville!
Gandharvaville.
Grand Arbor Hill!
Huh? No, it's not a hill! We made it. Paimon was sure we were—
Sorry.
It's okay, Klee. Good news is, this magic invite...
Fascinating. One moment we're in Mondstadt, the next we're in...
So this is where Mom's friend lives? Wow! There are so many...
Oh, you ain't seen nothing yet. Sumeru's full of street... Like, Oh, yeah. Paimon was pretty creeped out the first time we saw one of them.
Listen carefully, Klee. Those jumping mushrooms are called fungi. They may look cute, but if you get too close to one...
Really? Okay, well, I'll hit it back with... And then I'll hit it with the hood on my jacket, too. I'll definitely win if it's two hats again.
As long as playing with hats doesn't escalate to playing with bombs. But Klee's our friend, so we should be able to convince her to keep this trip
Uh-huh. I'll be extra careful.
Aw, that's very good of you, Klee.
Yep, I'm super grown up. I'm already the Spark.
Okay, Spark Knight. Well, keep up the good work, because very soon we'll be introducing you to a friend of ours called Tighnari in Gandharvaville. Hey, look! It's Chloe! Huh? And
I've definitely heard the other...
I see. Then it looks like my suspicions are correct.
Traveler and Paimon! Huh? Oh, Kaya and Klee are here too. Hi, Kale. It's been ages.
Kale, Yula! What are you Well, that question's really more for Yula.
What a coincidence. I didn't expect to run into a fellow Favonian captain this far from...
Seriously? Bring the whole crew, why don't you?
Is it just Paimon, or does Yula not look particularly thrilled right now?
Oh, cool. Great idea.
If you're trying to accommodate me, there must be some misunderstanding. I'm fine. There's nothing embarrassing about
But earlier...
Great. Well, I'm sure there's a fascinating reason behind why you're all the way out here in Sumeru.
If you must know, it's a little complicated. But simply put, he went missing recently, and after searching his home, we found evidence that led us here. He appears to believe that somewhere in Sumeru lies the key to restoring...
He came all the way to Sumeru for that? What was he going to do, enroll at the academia?
I doubt he came here to learn. He's much too old to start getting a basic education now, and from what I know of him, I doubt he has any interest in intellectual pursuits. All he cares about is restoring his clan's honor. Nothing wrong with that idea in principle, but I'm not certain how fanatical. As a knight and a member of the Lawrence clan, it's my duty to make sure he doesn't bring harm to others.
Oh-ho. If this is true, then your cousin is quite a man of action. Traveling alone to Sumeru from Mondstadt is no mean feat.
Nor is daring to make me personally concerned about his safety. He has no idea what's coming to him.
You know, underneath it all, Paimon thinks Yula's a really caring...
Yeah, she's the best. She brought me some moon pie last time.
He is family, after all. Anyway, I will make sure to find him and ask... Now...
I'm afraid that could be tricky. Master Tighnari is still... But I think I'll be able to help out. The description in the invitation letter is vague, but I'm pretty sure it's hinting at somewhere in the desert.
The desert?
Does that mean Mom's friend is from the desert? I remember Mahamatra Sino once told me a strange rumor about that part of the desert. They say there's a secret domain there that can make all of your wait. He said I should just call him Sino. I keep forgetting that.
A domain that makes people's wishes come true.
Wow. So is it true?
I probably would have believed it a few years ago. But now that I'm a little older and wiser, I think it makes sense to be more skeptical about things like this.
This explains a lot. The domain could well be a myth, but he probably figured he had nothing to lose. If you intend to search for this place,
Then please allow me to join you. My cousin has quite a collection of books about Sumeru desert mythology on his shelves. I highly suspect that he, too, is looking for that domain.
Can I come too? I think you might need me there. You'll definitely need a local guide while you're in Sumeru. And I think I have what it takes to be that person. Plus,
We have every confidence in your abilities, Kale. Our party grows bigger and strong.
I think it's super cool! I read in a storybook that on your own you can only have a drop of happiness, but in a group, so I'm sure Mom's friend will be super happy if I show up to visit.
That's the spirit. In that case, let's get the magic invite to take us there.
Whoa! This desert is huge! Wow, what an...
Yes. The scenery is quite magnificent.
Are you okay, Eula? You don't look so good.
I'm fine. Just taking a moment to acclimatize. The air here is much... This area doesn't look very habitable, and I don't see a domain entrance nearby either.
Oh no. I didn't pronounce the destination wrong. Did I? I mean, I don't think I did. Nope, you got it right. I said Gundarvaville wrong earlier, but we still ended up in the right place.
Klee's right. We're in the right place.
Phew.
Maybe the entrance is hidden under...
Who knows? We'll just have to start by looking around.
Oh, Paimon's so tired.
We should have found something by now. Unless there's a...
Huh? How could that happen? Uh-oh. Did I break it by accident? But I didn't do anything. Todo como back. It's definitely not your fault, Klee. See? Not even a wrinkle on it. Does Mr. Honorary Knight have an idea?
Ah, Paimon knows where you're going with this.
Interesting approach. Assuming we're right about this magic invite. That is to say, if it was sent from within the domain, the invite likely has some sort of connection to...
Oh, I get it now. Plus, I know a super special...
What kind of trick?
Of course! Mom said that if I ever need help, I just need to magic invite, magic invite. Klee needs your aid.
Look, something flew over.
It looks like a bottle.
Remarkably effective. That's one trick I'll be keeping up my sleeve in the future. You should make an...
Absolutely not. It's not my style.
I suppose bottles are pretty common in Sumeru mythology. So, is this
A domain? In a bottle? Huh. Well, if there's one thing we learned in Liyue, it's never judge a domain by its cover. Guess there's one way to find out if this really is the way in. Come on, reach out with your hand.
Look! There's a huge...
Incredible. It looked so small. Everyone, I suggest that we stop here for a moment. We should take stock of our surroundings.
Since we're in a bottle, has anyone heard the story of the magic...
Oh, you mean the one about King Deshret and the genie in a bottle? I've read it. What's the story about, Kaya? Mom told me a story once about a group of adventurers who went to Bottle Land. But...
Don't worry, Klee. I can tell you all about the story of the magic bottle. But if you keep running off on your own...
Oh, okay.
You sense it too, don't you, Kale?
Yeah, the scenery here is beautiful, but it's too quiet. Maybe Auntie Desert lives way further down inside. This place is super big, just like Fischl's Immer Nachtreich.
Guess we won't know until we get there. Hopefully we'll meet her soon.